Hello humans. Progress report on the library. Still a long way to go, but it is taking shape. And the shape is generally bookcase shaped. The corner units are in and fixed to the wall, those three there. They're toppers all the way up to the ceiling, well, almost up to the ceiling. Actually quite a headache to get on because there's not enough room to screw the bracket thingies in, but we did our best, and we now have some set dressing, largely my dad's books, but some of mine are in there. All the bookcases and all the toppers are assembled with the cutouts so that the PowerPoints can be accessed. That one on the right, sorry, where's my finger there, on the right, will be for the peacock stained glass thing, which will be in there, which I've got to build a whole new frame for because the frame doesn't fit in the space, so that's a bit of a headache. So we've got bookcases along here, a little gap at the end. Not going to be able to see much of the peacock paint colour, but it's going to look quite pretty, I think. Then more bookcases on this side, and space where the toppers will go in due course. Right, so finger, there we go. So this side is going to have a glazed door on it, well, half glazed. That will be closed in, hide things that I don't want to be seen. Half glazed doors here, so closed in at the bottom. Glazed doors on the top panel, or the top boxes for the extenders, and not in the middle. So on the left hand side we have a display point for my mum's treasured Fairyland, the Day in Fairyland book, sorry, tripping over my worms. And on the right, display for my dad's Bibles will be in there. He's got had some very old Bibles that will be going in there, and all the vintage antique books can go at the top, and anything I want to hide will be in the bottom. Down here is where our one double socket new one has been put in to be finished off, so that there will be something a bit more accessible. And then under the window will be a stacking day bed from IKEA, so that this will also function as a guest room. I'll probably stain it oak to match the library chair that my mum bought me, because we have mahogany finish in the room, oak for the library chair, walnut finish for the bookcases. My dad did not approve of IKEA stuff, but at the end of the day it's storage for books. And these 10 bookcases, 8 wide ones, 2 narrow ones, top extensions all round, glazed doors, the whole shebang, cost about the same as one solid oak bookcase. So yeah, I'm storing my books in IKEA. I don't care. I have made one serious error. I have put the top panel here in the wrong way up because I'm an idiot, but I'm hoping I can find some wood finish tape or something just to cover those up so it's not so obvious. Now, I had hoped to be videoing this so that I could show you the light fitting, which obviously wouldn't be up there, it'd be on the floor instead. But it came in a worryingly small box. And that is because it is some assembly required. But it's got these twisty arms with leaf bits, and it's I don't know if you can see, a sort of bronzy finish. And the light covers, not really lampshades, but are these sort of tulip flower shape things, which will look quite nice. I think up here, my dad's light fitting had a leaf motif thing on it, but they kind of destroyed it when the plastering and the asbestos was being done. I took all the crystal drops off it, thinking I could reuse it, but it's a bit mangled. And to be honest, given the size of the room, it was such a silly little light fitting. So hopefully this will suit it quite nicely. And obviously we have carpet, bit grotty at the moment because I've been building bookcases. And as mentioned before, the bit in the doorway is not being done because it will need to meet up with the floor of the hall in due course, and I'm not going to cut it and mess around with it until such time as I have to. But it's taking shape. You can start to see generally how this is going to look. I mean, obviously that is not straight at the moment. It will be fitted to the wall and it will be made vertical and wedged in place. And hopefully I will have enough bookcases, because my dad had quite a lot of books and I have even more books, and I will probably buy more books. So yeah, could be a bit of a pickle, but this room is taking shape and yeah, starting to feel like the project of this house might be manageable, she says vaguely, as one room might almost be getting there. Yeah, I've bitten off way more than I can chew, but fingers crossed that it actually turns out to be, a house. Laters.